More now on the musical genius of Prince. Mourners are celebrating his life and remembering his impact on the world. Joining me now is a man who knew Prince, attended his concerts, and played his music is Hot 107.7 Operations Manager and Program Director Ken Johnson. Ken, thanks so much for being with us. I see you got a little purple on, got purple on your socks, on your shirt. We also turned, in your heart, indeed. We turned our set here purple around us. First, your reaction upon hearing of his news, of his death.
You know, at first I prayed that it was one of those internet hoax. I didn't want to believe it. I mean, I think I was probably one of the last ones to say, okay, this is real, and then let's go into Prince mode to make sure that we connect with our listeners and let them know what was going on. But it was very hard for me. I tweeted out, you know, that it was hard to talk to some millennials because some of them you would find wouldn't really know Prince. And I really thought back to when Elvis had passed away, and I couldn't understand the pain that a lot of people had. There were people in tears when Elvis had died, and I didn't get it, but I really get it now. I mean, it was hard for me yesterday.
You met Prince.
Yes.
Talk about the man outside the music. What was he like?
Well, you know, you didn't get a whole lot of time with Prince, and I actually met him twice, once in Atlanta and then once at Paisley Park in Minnesota, which was an amazing experience. And you go in and you never expected it, and then Prince is walking amongst all of the people there, and he came up. I got to shake his hand and talk to him, and he knows everyone. I mean, his mind was so sharp. I mean, he just knew, he knew where I was from, where I was programming and all of that, and we talked for a few minutes, and it wasn't long, and I don't remember a lot of it because I'm still like, I was talking to Prince.
You were a fan at that time.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah, and you said you were in Paisley Park, which is where he was found in an elevator. Are there a bunch of elevators there in Paisley Park?
You know what? I didn't see that. I know that it has a few levels to it. I didn't see the elevator, I don't think. We were out in this big area where the party was, and there was food and people and all that, and then we were taken into this big, huge, because I think it was an old hangar, airport hangar, and a big room. It was all white, and that's where he performed that night. And we got to see one of the rooms where he creates, he writes. It was dark, but a lot of colors and things like that. So, yeah, I don't recall the elevators, but there were more than one floor.
Tell us about the void left behind.
You know, I just don't know that there anyone that is such a complete artist with him. I mean, hearing him sing, watching him play the guitar, watching him play the piano, the lyrics that he writes, I mean, there's not a lot of that out there now.
Right. You guys did a lot yesterday. What's ahead? What's next for your station as people want to remember the genius of Prince?
Well, you know, it's funny. We play a lot of Prince anyway because I'm a fan, and, you know, I've been blessed to have this position. So, hey, I love Prince, so we're going to share some Prince music. But we'll continue to do that. We'll definitely take out pieces of his career, highlight them along with the music. As before, it was just the music, but now we'll help people remember some certain things about him throughout his career. But without a doubt, we will continue to play Prince and more. I bought more songs myself personally on iTunes yesterday.
Exactly. Well, Ken, thanks so much for stopping by and sharing your memories. A lot of people remembering Prince on this day after we lost him, 57 years old, too short. Well, next on the CBS 42 Morning News, your Morning Rush, those stories that you need to know about before you step out the door.